vibes.
Hello! So one of the things people are always asking me is how do I make money on the road and travel in the van full time? So this video is meant to show you exactly how I make money on the road. I also have included tools that I use to get to where I am and resources that I found super helpful in my journey to full-time work and travel. So I make money full-time on the road by doing freelance social media marketing. I basically help people out with their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I write all the content, I respond to comments, I do the reposting. Basically anything someone would need done on their social media pages is something that I would take responsibility for. To get started, I needed a business card, a website, and a computer. Business cards and websites are kind of the same thing. I used Vistaprint to print my business cards. I just went online and made one of their easiest designs and ordered 500 cards, and it's been like 3 or 4 years and I still haven't used up all their cards. And at the time when I started, I used WordPress from a website, although now I would probably recommend Wix or Squarespace. Then I needed a contract. Contract is really important, and it was one of those things I didn't start out with. I got a contract a couple months into starting my own business, and it was the best thing that I'd ever done for my business because it lays out exactly what I am going to do and exactly what they are going to do. And I learned really early on that I don't work with people who don't accept a contract. And then finally, and this is only a recent thing that I've been doing in the last year or so, I got on QuickBooks. That's just a way for me to manage all of my expenses and make sure I'm tracking business expenses. The next step is what software do I use for social media marketing? I use Sprout Social. There's a lot of platforms out there that do kind of a similar thing, and after trying a bunch of them, I just liked Sprout Social the best. They're basically a platform that allows me to create content, schedule it out for different platforms, respond to all comments in that one software. They also give you access to detailed reports, and I use those for my clients. I do a monthly report and I send it to them, but they can see how their social media content is affecting their business. When I create my content, I create it in a Google Doc and then I send it out to my clients. They have a couple days to review the content, give me edits, get back to me, and then I schedule it out. I do my content scheduling monthly. So I spend the first week of every month creating content, and that's kind of like my business week. So I go to a library, go to a coffee shop, go to a friend's house, go to the A&W and park in front of it and take their Wi-Fi. After the content is scheduled out, I spend the next 3 to 4 weeks just responding to comments, managing some day-to-day tasks, and then that's it. The most important thing for me is that I have basically 1 week of work and then 3 weeks off every month. And I get to climb and travel as much as I want. Like, that's my life. As long as I have internet connection, I can work from anywhere. And nowadays with cell phones, I have unlimited data anywhere in the United States. So when a client sends me an email or I get a notification, I can respond to it immediately. I've been working for myself for 4 years now, and I'm constantly learning and improving upon my own systems. So one of the things that I did in the last year for my business was hire a subcontractor. And I hired this wonderful person, Kirsten, and she helps me do the day-to-day tasks on my business. So if I'm in the mountains or I'm rock climbing, I don't have service necessarily, there's still someone to respond to comments, reposting, retweeting, that kind of stuff. This is Kirsten. She helps me run everything. Without her, I would be nothing.
That's right. Never forget it.
And being a freelancer is really hard. Like, it does sound really nice that I get 1 week on, 3 weeks off, but you deal with a lot of rejection, and you are the only thing standing in between your life and absolute failure. If you don't do your job right, you could lose a client and then you don't have any money, and like, there's not a lot of safety net there. I think more than anything, rejection when you're freelancing can be really devastating because this is you. Like, this isn't like a job that you have. It's like they're rejecting you, and that's really hard. But I think that with every rejection that I've had, it's actually just made me a better freelancer. So if you're trying to start your own work/travel life, I really recommend reading the 4-Hour Workweek. It really helped me kind of streamline some of my processes. And the guy is a millionaire for a reason. Like, he does have some good ideas. Also, I would recommend reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. It is about finding the things that spark joy into your heart And that really resonated with me around not just the things that I own in my life, but also the things that I do with my time, the people I spend time with, and the clients that I have. And like, you should be working with people who are bringing you joy. That was very helpful for me, kind of figuring out what it is that I am passionate about and I love. So those 2 books, both great books, both self-help, both cheesy. The good stuff is cheesy. And I think that's it. That is how I travel and work on the road full time. I have done a lot of work to get to this point. I didn't just waltz into this, but I've really enjoyed the last 4 years, and I would not trade this job for any out there. If you want to see pictures of me traveling around in the van, sometimes working, you can follow me on Instagram at OneChickTravels. If you want to purchase anything in this van, you can go to my website at OneChickTravels.com. If you want to watch these videos without ads, you can go to Facebook.com/OneChickTravels. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at Kaya Says. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you next time.